The fates of several government agencies and even more government workers are unclear as President-elect Donald Trump prepares for his return to the White House. But that's not all. At a campaign event in December 2023, then candidate Trump vowed to cancel President Biden's executive order on artificial intelligence. That order kicked off a government response to figure out how to develop and use AI safely. But with about 40 days left in office, President Biden is pressing on with his administration's work on artificial intelligence. His chief of staff sent a memo to White House personnel yesterday saying in part, quote, "We have announcements to come on everything from climate to conservation to AI and more." Elizabeth Kelly is here with me now in Studio 57. She's the director of the U.S. AI Safety Institute. So happy to have you here in studio. So this institute was created after President Biden's executive order on AI. What does the future of this agency look like under the incoming Trump administration?
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. So the U.S. AI Safety Institute's mission is quite simply to understand, identify, and mitigate the risks of advanced AI systems so we can harness the enormous potential of this breakthrough technology. In our view, it's a virtuous cycle where safety enables trust, trust enables adoption, and adoption enables more innovation. And the work that we are doing at the AI Safety Institute with a great team of folks drawn from the private sector, from academia, is really to be able to work with the companies to test and evaluate their models, issue voluntary guidance, create an ecosystem of safety so that we are able to help answer the tricky questions that are so core to this technology.
What has Donald Trump said he wants to do with AI, and does that gel with what the Institute is trying to accomplish?
So our job, quite simply, is to understand the capabilities of these models. So we work in partnership with the private sector. We have memorandums of understanding with OpenAI and Anthropic, and actually test these models prior to release to understand the risks they could pose to public safety and national security. I think that the work that we're doing to understand the public safety and national security risks and enable this innovation is a fundamentally bipartisan question. It's something that we all as Americans want to do to better protect our citizens. And it's why we've had bipartisan legislation passed out of committee in both the House and Senate that would authorize us, and have also had members on both sides of the aisle speak to the importance of the work we're doing.
So the reaction for AI has been divided for sure. As its use and ubiquity grows, what sort of safety mechanisms need to be in place? What are the risks?
So I think it's incredibly important to actually do the type of pre-deployment testing that we are set up to do at the Safety Institute and do that in partnership with industry so that you understand whether or not, as these models become more capable, they could be used in ways that undermine public safety or national security.
Can you give me an example?
For example, could these models enable the development of more dangerous offensive cyber attacks by a larger number of people? We know that we've seen improvements in their ability to help with coding, and they're dual-use models, so the benefits can also come with downsides. It's also really important to help advance the science of AI safety here. For example, as these models become more powerful, it's important to have safeguards in place that can actually mitigate the chance of misuse. And that's where the work that we're doing with industry, with civil society, with academia, can really help make sure that the science and the research are keeping pace with the technology.
Elizabeth Kelly, thank you.
Thank you.